Let's be nerdy and talk some more about animation styles. And if you've seen this movie and the latest Spider-Man animated movies, that style is a little bit different than what you might have seen in other animated movies, where everything is much smoother looking. This has a very snappy style. So to achieve this, they are sort of using, of course, they have holds, so they're holding poses, and then they sort of snap to the next. So there is no in-betweens, so they animate on every second frame. So they have like 2 frame holding, so holding, and then you have a snap to the next. So there's no in-betweens. And that style looks pretty cool. You animate a little bit different for that, but it comes from like the old sort of cartoon animations, to just not be forced to animate every frame, because then you had to draw every frame. So back in the days they had 24 frames per second, and they just used 12 drawings, and they sort of shot each of them twice to get to 24 frames. And that can get a very cool and snappy style, which is popular now again. The other style, the smooth style, is more like you can use holds, but you still have in-betweens. So you have some motion happening if you want holds. But if you animate on every frame, it's going to look a little bit different. So with this sort of holding snappy style, and if you would spline that, it would look perhaps not really, but a little bit more like this perhaps. So then you would try to spline things. In the beginning we still have holds, but you can see that this part is sort of much more fluid now, because I sort of went in and removed the holds in this part. You can still have holds, of course, but if you have some sort of deliberate style you're after, you can achieve that by doing animation on twos, which is like animating only on frame 1 and 2 is sort of the same frame, as I try to explain. Hopefully that gave you some insight of how they are animating these modern movies with a sort of classic snappy style. Thank you for listening to my rambling. Have a nice day.